Hey y'all, every day I try my hardest. Hey, look, you ever caught somebody stealing and then they try to act like they didn't do it, or they try to lie and say somebody else did it? I straight had a mechanic really get caught. Look, so my dash cam is in the back seat of my car. The mechanic didn't know my dash cam was back there. Tell me why he stole my car wash money. He stole my fuses, car wash money. You stealing car wash money is crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even lie. I didn't deal with a lot of people in my life. But then the fact of trying to lie, cause I had pulled up on him randomly. He ain't always gonna pull up. You gotta pull up on these mechanics on random days, y'all. Always. I tell y'all this. Always. Always be pulling up on these mechanics. Don't let nobody work on y'all car. I don't care. I don't care if they in the shop. I don't care if they not in the shop. I don't care if they your best friend. You better go look, man. You better stop playing. You better stop playing. Let me see if I can what you call it. Let me see something. I got a video right here. I wonder if I can swap my window capture to this. Oh, I can. Hey, look at this. Hold on, yeah. Hold on. Let me put this on the screen. Look. Hold on, man. Who is this? And why do you who are you? And why do you have my dash cam? Nah, hey, this the one that stole my look, you see I got my footage back. You see, I got my dash cam back. Now he deleted some stuff off. He deleted stuff off of it. I ain't gonna lie, but I got my dash cam back. I ain't gonna. This is my mechanic, yeah. He tried to cover up the camera, but he didn't know I had more than one camera on there. That's crazy, ain't it? Like every single day, somebody is. They try you. They just try you, don't they? But we ain't gonna let that bother us, cause I am gonna go into that further later. No cap. I will get right into that. But yeah. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all started. So look, I know it's been a minute, but what's up, y'all? You know it's me. Obviously, I'm just playing. But look, cops find this man dismembered in a gangster's house. What do y'all label a gangster nowadays? Sick people and weird people are not gang. Well, they might be. I don't know. You decide. Hit the like and subscribe button, cause I don't know nothing. Hey, I know I can't hear. Hold on. Can y'all hear? Hold on. Hold on. 'Cause I can't hear a thing. Can y'all hear something? No, no, it ain't working. I don't hear it. I'll do something. Hold on. Let me see. Let me fix this. Hmm. New look. Same terrible taste. I literally got this because I was bored. Let me fix this audio. Y'all can't blame me. I ain't used this. I ain't been on this computer in a minute. Don't blame me. I literally been had I had like 80 videos just sitting up here ready. I ain't gonna even
Ever.
I ain't gonna even tell y'all what they just told me on here. I'm not finna play with I'm not finna play with Google. I'm not finna play. So as you know, look, whatever. Cops find it. Well, if cops found a man dismembered at this gangster's house. We already went through this. Yeah, if you don't know, now you do. A lot happened. So we finna see the
Randall,
definition
an
of a
Uber
gangster.
Eats delivery driver, was about to make his last delivery when he received a call from his wife at 6:45 p.m. He told her that he'd be home soon and stopped by his last drop point.
Psych.
All was okay until he pushed the doorbell. For a few minutes, nobody answered the door. It was then opened by a huge man with tattoos all over his face. His name was Oscar. Randall did not return home that night. The next day, Oscar took out a few garbage bags along with his driver and dumped them in the trash bin near his house, unaware of the CCTV cameras. Meanwhile, Randall's family and the police were searching for him for 2 days around the same property. Nobody knew what had happened to Randall until Oscar's roommate arrived and showed them the chilling CCTV footage.
This was absolutely a horrific crime of passion. This person, you always say the word evil, but this is demonic.
The faces of officers have been blurred by the sheriff's department. We tried our best to get them to not do this, but they said that it is for officer safety and they are allowed to do it under Florida law. We know it's super annoying, but please bear with us and watch the whole video. This is a rarest of rare case.
I just need to get someone behind this house watching the back of this house, so I'll get whoever just pulled up to go back there.
Whatever you want.
We're waiting for a search warrant or something? Probably. Is that what we're waiting for?
I have consent for the house, but we're waiting. I took it. It's in the garbage. I opened up the garbage bag. One had the guts, the other one had their legs.
What do y'all feel about police being able to get their face blurred out? I'm iffy. I'm 50-50 on it.
I stopped at the legs. Like, I'm not doing anymore.
Is his car here?
No, he's on video. There's a video at the house. Okay. He's on the video.
So wait, you got video from the homeowner?
Yeah, one of the tenants is here. Gave us, pulled up the video.
He's just handing you guys everything.
Yeah, he wasn't here when it took place.
Oh.
And then there's video in the back of the house of them pulling the garbage bags around to the side.
So we lit a video of suspects moving the deceased.
Yeah.
So our detectives did the right thing. They asked for permission to go through the trash bags, to go into trash bags. There was several of them. And unfortunately, what we found inside of some of those trash bags was human remains.
Surveillance camera footage captured Randall waiting at the door before being abruptly pulled inside by Oscar.
You watch the video, he's a guy just like everybody else, who's trying to make a living for his family. And you can actually see the victim walking up to the house to deliver food, but the video cuts off.
Reports indicate that he was stabbed 35 times inside the house.
The suspect, Oscar Salas, was carrying trash bags with another individual, and you can see them carrying these trash bags around the side of the house.
So we're still working on that. They literally just found that like 30 minutes ago.
What the delivery driver do? Oh yeah, they gotta go.
So have we confirmed that is the Signal 8 somehow?
I mean, we haven't confirmed because we can't see the face or anything. They just dug through, saw some like insides, some guts.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And then they were like, they saw what they thought was a foot, so they called the lieutenant. The lieutenant's like, listen, don't it up, but just verify it's a foot. So they opened it a little more and it's attached to a leg. So, and they stopped at that point.
Officers were not yet sure if he was inside the house, but they were about to determine his whereabouts through his roommate, whose statements would change the course of the case.
So we haven't confirmed that it is the victim, but I mean, somebody's definitely dead. It's very likely that it's him. If I was a betting man.
Well, on his checklist, he's supposed to have a suspicious
I'm just so curious how this played out. Like,
He was here for like 30 minutes.
There was nothing suspicious about it as of
This
yesterday.
guy does that.
They don't.
And then it just went dead.
One of the neighbors provided the police with crucial information about the murderer, which would help identify him.
Do you know your neighbors?
I do not. I've met the one guy one time
What's
that's
that guy look like?
covered in tattoos.
When did you meet him?
This is about a month ago.
So you've lived here for a month. So about when you first moved in there?
Basically, it was like literally like 3 or 4 days after I moved in because I'm living here to help my mom out.
Do you know his name?
I can't remember it offhand.
Does it start with an O?
No. All I got from him is he's originally from California. He had just got out of prison recently. He did like 12 years. And
He was in prison in California?
I don't know if it was California or not. He just mentioned that he had gotten done with 12 years in prison.
Do you know what he went to prison for?
No, he didn't go into details about it.
Okay.
And then the only other thing I assume is that he may have been a gang member just because of the way his tattoos were presented, and he had the big 13 on his forehead. So.
Big 13?
The neighbor's mention of the number 13 tattooed on Oscar's head was alarming, as it suggested he was likely a member of the Mara Salvatrucha gang, commonly known as MS-13. Although their leader, Ernesto Miranda, was killed in 2006, the gang remains active to this day.
Well, because 90% of the time there's no person contact. You just set stuff down at the front door and leave. But like, was he gonna just wait for the trash guy to come pick this up?
That's what it seems like.
It would work.
Why didn't you? It would work. If that was well.
Detectives went to the house, walked around it. There was nothing really suspicious on out there. Nobody answered the door. And so there's actually a body of water across the street. They looked over there to see if maybe something happened. There was no evidence of anything going on. We held the scene as a crime scene. We were waiting for Emmy, the medical examiner, to come out. Forensics came out.
It's this one, right? This one? Yeah. Yeah. So they don't think anyone's home?
No, there's some dude named Oscar who's like got criminal history like crazy in there. Oh, I smell it.
Dude, I don't want to look inside that.
No.
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 Yeah.
You don't need to see it, you don't need to see it.
Yeah.
You're not part of the investigation, don't see it.
So I guess is his name Oscar? Whoever Mr. Tattoo Man, he had basically put the bodies right here in the middle of the gangway or the houses, whatever you want to call them, and one that was gonna wait on the trash people, and I guess it would have actually worked.
Not good. You see enough shit.
But that's it.
Gator swimming around in there. Yeah. Oh shit! It's blowing up in the air. Is it in that bag right there, or is it just all?
I can see that one is flopping open right now. I can see some trash coming out. I'm assuming it's probably the one where the flies are buzzing around.
When detectives spoke with the murderer's roommate who lived with his wife and child, he revealed that they had heard a loud noise coming from the murderer's bedroom on the night Randall delivered the food. Feeling uneasy, they decided to leave the house and book a hotel room for the night. 2 days later, it was this roommate who provided the surveillance camera footage to the police.
So the point was, I'm so glad that we moved out. I stayed in a hotel last. Oscar Jr.'s escalating in the way his behavior is.
Gotcha.
And they said they couldn't remove him because he's been there a while. They started to collect mail.
Parole. He had been in parole in Indiana. He had just moved down to Florida back in January. And so you'll hear his background is a very violent individual.
So I called the landlord that we're leaving. We can't stay here with this guy. And he's like, oh, no, you signed the lease. You leave here. I'm going to sue you. You're going to pay me. And I called his dad. And we had a conversation before.
They told me no.
I don't have the log.
Oh, he tried to tell everybody.
So Daddy said he's going to sue me too if I leave. Because they wanted me to pay rent. So I'm glad we left. So to get into the house, I was locked out last night from the front door. There is a bolt on top.
So you have a key for the side door, and then you said the front one has a deadbolt you don't have a key for?
This is the front door, which is a deadbolt and a key knob, but there's also a sliding one.
Oh,
from
there's a
the
lock
inside.
up top. Okay.
That's what I was telling them. Me and the wife were locked out last night, yelling and screaming and pushing doorbells and everything. Found out later on he was sleeping in his room. And then I remembered I have a spare key hidden inside that AC unit on the side for the side door. So we went through the garage, and I bolted the door and let my wife in. And that's when I saw a lot of different evidence in there I told them about. I mean, there's even a hammer in there, but I didn't see any blood in it.
The roommate told the officers that Oscar had placed the dismembered body in a trash bag and moved it out with the help of a driver hired by his father. However, the driver was unaware of the bag's contents. Yet, this wasn't the only crucial information the police received.
Oscar Jr. has a fascination with young kids. That was part of my other problems. I don't know if he's a pedophile or what, but there's young kids coming and going out of this house all the time. And that's one reason I'm leaving. And so I know what's going on. I hope it's not a kid. I just hope Oscar Jr. rots in prison.
There are several pictures. These individuals.
He need to go to jail too. Hold on. You said he had kids going in and out. There was young kids coming, going out of this house all the time, and you let them? And you let the okay. Lock him up too, y'all.
That's one reason I'm leaving. And so I know what's going on. I hope it's not a kid. I just hope Oscar Jr. rots in prison.
There are several pictures. These individuals, and I'll tell you, if you're one of those individuals or you're the parent or guardian of one of these kids, it looks like they're young adults, they're not in trouble. We just need to know who they are. Can they come forward information? They were actually in the house about an hour before the homicide occurred. So if anybody has any information, please come forward. As I said, you're not in trouble.
And it's a 3-bedroom
Oh, okay,
house.
so you rent it along with his dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
but his dad has never spent a night in there. It was a place for his daughter to stay. So it was
Gotcha.
me and his daughter staying there. And when Oscar Jr. came out of prison 2-3 months ago, his daughter left. She couldn't stand her brother because he's annoying and stuff. So right now it's just me and
Hey,
Oscar
what's up?
Jr. and my wife.
So we need you guys on opposite sides of the house and to like be vigilant because they think the suspect's still inside. Yeah, they want one of you on each side of the house because homeboy may still be inside.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't called them with this amount of
Law enforcement action.
right. That's what I mean. Because the amount of people that have come from Overland, they've been filming us. So
Soon, Randall's car, which he had been using to deliver food that night, was found not far from the crime scene. It was also confirmed that the murderer was still inside the house. This immediately prompted the officers to adopt a defensive stance, as the man was considered dangerous and anything could happen at any moment.
Hey, guys, just so you know, he might come outside. If so, I'll challenge first.
Hey, unless he comes out that back door, they're challenging him from the front. Let them give all the commands.
We know if he has firearms. His bedroom is on this side.
They're saying they're on the phone with the dad, and the dad's on the phone with him, and he's gonna those boxes on to come out. So we'll see how that plays out. If not, we'll use the PA. If not, I'll just get holler at him. But you guys don't have anything. He's handcuffed. All right.
We just want him detained.
Gotcha.
Sorry, bro. I was looking for you.
A perimeter was established around the suspect's house to ensure that he had no means of escape.
We got paper set up.
They're coming up with another shield. They I got one 40 rifle. We'll swap out, take cover, on cover. You want to down that? Is this your car? Put that thing down and grab that other one.
You got another one?
Use that one. I think that was expired. So he's supposedly coming out cooperative, right? I'll give commands. We're going to talk him back to us. Someone's going to put him in cuffs. Garmin's coming up with a less lethal in case we need that option.
Hold right there.
Cigarettes?
Door open. Front door open. Stand by.
Hey, Oscar! Walk to me. Keep your hands up. Walk to me. Walk to me. Walk to me. Come through. Walk to me. Come out. Come out. Keep your hands up. We can see him. Come out to me. Come out
You know what's
to me.
crazy? You always knew he was gonna be a problem from birth. His name Oscar. You want to be tough and your name Oscar? Come on, man. Like, you know how much you gotta do and how much you gotta be willing to prove yourself and how mentally insane you gotta be willing to go. Talking about your name Oscar. Like, boy, get on. Like having a
Come
name
toward
Gerald.
me. You're good, boss. Just come out toward me. Pick up the line or step over it. Step over the cross. Sir, go inside. Go inside. There you go. All right, keep coming toward me, boss. Come here, buddy. All right, keep coming. Keep coming. All right, do me a favor, boss. Turn around. Turn around, face your house. Back up toward me. Just keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Back up toward me. Back up toward me. Keep coming, buddy. Keep coming. Back up. Keep coming. Keep coming. Come on. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Drop what you have. Drop what you have. Drop what you have. Drop what you have.
hold on, we'll talk about it.
All them tattoos. All them jail tattoos.
Appreciate you coming out, boss. You're just being detained for everybody's safety right now. Yeah. Detectives are going to talk to you. I don't have anything for you right now, boss. All right. We're just here to make sure you're safe. Everybody's good.
Now I see why they say gangsters. I hate gang members because they do the most in the world to prove they are somebody. You are still a irrelevant NPC with anger issues. Nobody cares, and y'all all slow. You telling me that y'all really listen to what a grown man tell y'all to do and live life by that? Like they be like, yeah, you gotta wear this color, and you can't wear none of this. Dang, I can't get these shoes. No, boy, get your crazy. I can't get this color car. No. What if this the only car I can get? Get a new one. What? Yeah, I can't be no gang member. It's stupid.
Detectives back there are gonna have a chat with you. Cool? All right.
Can I have a cigarette?
Yeah, we'll grab those. I got you, bud. I got you. Hey, anybody else inside right now?
Nobody else inside.
Nobody else inside? Any animals?
No animals, but I don't give consent for anybody to go inside my house.
That's fine, buddy. That's fine. Okay. Hey, guys, you just hold it and keep an eye on the guy.
You ain't got a belt on or nothing, you?
No
belt.
belt.
I got you. Okay.
I was just in bed, literally.
Gotcha. Okay.
Step up.
Yep.
Just hold it. It's on my pocket.
Just scoot all the way in.
I'm ain't actually taken away.
No, not at this point. You're just
put in the car
detained.
for a minute, okay?
I'm about to say, I just really woke up out of bed.
Okay, just twist your legs in and we'll shut this and keep the AC going for you, okay? The air conditioner? All right. Scoot your knee in just a little bit so it doesn't get you. There you go.
Hey, I'm still rolling. Oh, shit. He's saying nobody's supposed to be in there. No animals. Okay. Saying we're not allowed to go in, but hang tight. Good work. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. Once they get the search warrant, we can just handle it here, honestly. We have Star 1 and Star 3. But that's above my pay grade. I'm just a weak corporal, but that's my...
When deputies inspected Randall's car, they noticed a white powdery substance, likely paint, on the seat and car handle. Additionally, they also found Oscar's time card on one of the seats. Neighbors reported seeing the car parked in the same spot for 2 to 3 days, but they had no knowledge of its occupants. Using metal detectors, investigators found Randall's phone battery discarded in the canal behind Oscar's house. However, it was nothing compared to what they were going to find inside the house.
Oscar, we're gonna get you out of this car, and I'm gonna move you right back to this car, okay?
Okay. What's going on?
The detectives are gonna come talk to you and explain, okay?
All right. Which one is the detective?
He's back there. He's gonna come
I
up.
have a smoke. I'm just
I got you.
looking everywhere, and it seems like I'm the only guy in handcuffs.
That's fine. We'll work on it, okay?
What? Did you just say it seems like you the only guy in handcuffs? Yeah, your mind broken, bro. The gang done got you. Go back home. Go back home, bro. Just go back home. They taking you right to the crib. Just go right back home. Time out.
Handcuffs.
That's fine. We'll work. I got you.
Looking everywhere, and it seems like I'm the only guy in handcuffs.
That's fine. We'll work on it, okay?
Yeah.
It's better if you face us and just sit in.
Yeah, I just have bad eyesight. That's why I'm always wearing glasses, right? I got you. I'm epileptic and all that.
Watch your head. There you go.
It's kind of short there. All right. So who's the detective?
I'll figure that out for you, and I'll get him over here, okay?
Okay, can you loosen this one up on the right side?
The right one? Come on out. Did it tighten on you? Yeah, it tightened on you. Hold on. There you go.
All right, thank you, man.
Yep.
You said the detective is coming this way?
Yeah, he's gonna come over and talk to you, okay?
How much longer do you think this will be, man? Because I
Not too
usually
sure.
take off for St. Peter around 6 or 7.
You got work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, well, sit tight. I'll go talk to him, okay?
You going to jail.
All right, partner.
You talking about, yes, sir, I'm going to work. Boy, you're going to jail. Do you know what's inside your house? And then what's crazy is we was just talking about this the other day. Out of all the body cam videos, why do the police have to untighten everybody cuffs? Because, even they legit be too tight. Y'all notice it?
I don't know where the elevator is.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
I'm just
Just
sore,
gonna call
man.
this something right in this door, bud.
Just trying to get in shape, man. I work security at night, so it's pretty physically demanding, bro, you know.
I don't have a pair on me, but I want to put them in the front.
Okay,
you know, and then I'll make sure that you get them.
They're not ours. I have no idea who's
Oh, they're from the
there.
scene? Okay.
Yep.
A little better in the front?
Oh, man.
Let's go and grab a seat, bud.
Immediate
Go and sit.
relief. Yes, sir. What, to the chair or something?
No, just give me two.
Up in the front, or you just put them together like that.
Just give me 2 thumbs up real quick.
Alright, so I have gray drawstrings on these ones. I got gray, looks like a red on one, and I got a white one, not a...
The police wasted no time and entered Oscar's house once the search warrant was secured. What they were about to discover would leave them utterly shocked.
Open the door, rock and roll, boys. Stay back here. Shield in front of the door directly. Yeah, I gotta get this open, Bubba. Oh, sorry. And I gotta fall back with the setup. Alright. Rifle tail, just get out. Rifle, just get over here. You're good. Sheriff's office search warrant! Sheriff's office search warrant! Come to the door! I got you. Dog behind you. You're good. Alright, you guys are... Alright, well, if anybody's on here, we're, that's the bedroom,
Somebody in
master
there?
bathroom, and kitchen are good so far. We're still checking the rest.
I don't think nobody in there. I don't think nobody in there.
All footage, including scenes from inside the house, has been censored by the police department. However, according to their reports, there was a hole in the living room tile surrounded by blood and multiple blood spatters on nearby objects. One of the dining table legs in an adjacent room was stained with blood. A wedding ring and other personal items later identified as Randall's were found, along with apparent bloodstains on the bathroom floor. Multiple black trash bags containing suspected human remains, confirmed to belong to Randall, were scattered around the house.
There's 2 trash bags in the garage too. One's got flies all around it.
So he was in there cutting his body up,
like
too.
some blood on it, and then in the master shower there's a mop with like red stains all over it. So there's a bunch of hand saws and saws and shit in the garage. So I was laughing at myself. No, I was just like, get out of there, and I ripped it out. I was like...
Oscar's dad told the police that Oscar had moved to Florida to live near him. It was his dad who had hired a driver to ferry Oscar to work, and it was his dad who had placed the food order that cost Randall his life. However, despite the officers' best efforts to get information out of Oscar, reports say he told them nothing.
30-year-old Oscar Solis is now behind bars, but the sheriff says he's not talking.
He's probably going to have you step on that black tray while he's working with you.
Just tell me when to go.
Yeah, man, I'll let you know when. He's just off around your waist. You could take the sleeves off and just go shirtless.
Clothes, the stuff I came here with.
So the stuff that you had on when you came here, the detectives are taking.
Okay.
Okay, so those stay with us.
We're going to seize your phone as evidence, but your cigarettes and your lighter will be with the house.
All right. We'll get my phone back eventually.
So one step at a time. Don't try to take more than one. Just there, and then this little one, and then up, okay?
Yeah, you don't get your phone back.
Later, residents of the houses
And then
near
there's
where
life.
Randall's car was found were contacted for any additional information.
Hey, how you doing? Pasco Sheriff's Office. I got a question. So we had it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm sorry. Wait. I see the car over there for, I don't know. For the car over there, somebody called.
Oh, they left you a card?
I don't know. The car over there for the sheriff?
Yeah.
For the call, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Well, I'm probably asking what he was wanting to talk to you about. So I see you have cameras. Do they work?
Yes, both. Yeah, this is not yet.
It's gonna be a bald guy, bald shaved head, big guy, with tattoos on his face.
Oh, están buscando un hombre, tiene tatuaje, está pelado calvo.
What a sicko, man. God damn. Where were the bags?
They were right there.
You can, when you pass by here, you can kind of smell it.
Yeah, he's like right here, and then there's one right here.
Jesus Christ.
What he did was demonic. But at the same time, we couldn't answer the question why. What the relationship? There doesn't appear to be any relationship. All it appears is that there was a gentleman who was working, was doing his last delivery of the night, and this person killed him for no reason. And he took him away from his family.
Melanie DeZoba talking about her stepdad.
He was perfect.
So was he like a DoorDash?
in every way. Perfect dad. Always
Oh.
there, just no matter what.
His life taken suddenly at the hands of a stranger.
I still have a voicemail on my phone from last Monday of just his voice and him telling me how much he loves me and how much he's there for me.
Cook was a talented graphic designer, according to DeZoba. He was doing Uber Eats recently to make some extra money. A humble man, she says, never said anything bad about anyone.
He was the most perfect man, and I can hope that there's a guy out there even close to him.
2 days after Randall went missing, his daughter posted a piece written by her mother about what the family was going through.
Hold on, man. It's messed up, cause why you kill a Uber Eats driver who just trying to get some extra money just to buy his daughter something, most likely? Like, you ain't. I hate people like him. You shouldn't even get out of jail. Most likely you shouldn't have even been out of jail. You institutionalized. You got all them tattoos all over your head and you still don't want to change? All right.
Randall had been the sole breadwinner, and what happened to him had completely devastated the family. It was heart-wrenching even for the deputies to deliver the news.
It's okay. It's okay.
You want to talk inside or the porch?
It's okay.
You want to sit down the porch? Yeah, my sister should be here in a minute.
Listen
Yeah?
to me. Listen to me. We're gonna work through this, okay? We will. Okay?
So it was him.
It was. That's what they're.
Yeah.
That's what
Do you
they're-
know why they did this to him?
At this point, yeah, they're involved in this investigation. They can't say a lot,
Okay, I ain't got
and
to
it'll
get
come
that.
out. So let's
I
wherever
just
you
keep
want
waiting
to go.
for him to come
I know.
home. This can't be real.
Well, unfortunately, it is, and we will get through it. I mean, you will. You have.
When you get these people, everything, I'm throwing everything at them.
No, I mean, and the one good thing about it, I could tell you is when the Pasco detectives get on something, they're like bloodhounds, they're like werewolves, they're like it's.
And I'm getting them.
You okay?
I get these seats.
Okay.
My mind can't handle this.
Let's go sit.
My mind.
All right, come on.
We're good.
It's okay. Hey, listen, remember, nice deep breath. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. You got it? Come on, sit down.
My mind isn't accepting this.
Y'all wanna know what's crazy? All this pain is caused by somebody who straight stink, dirty, don't wash up properly, should never be out of jail, can't make a full sentence in their mind, don't have life goals, never was gonna do anything in life. Yeah.
Boys or girls?
It's just so much.
Yeah, hey, listen. Nice deep breath.
Take deep breaths. Remember what we did last night with the EMT, remember?
But she's going to explain some things to you. I know this is all one, you just got hit over the head with a frying pan right now, but she's going to explain things. We're going to make things help you with the process, okay? And we're here now.
We're gonna get through this. I got anxiety attacks and seizures, so I know.
Why did they do this? He was an angel. He was so bad, so we never fought. We laughed every night.
That's the last time I saw him was First Friday.
I just hope I hope he just wasn't in too much pain when they killed him. We don't know anything. I just hope he had a heart attack before it happened.
The police had not shared the gruesome details with Randall's wife, but someone later contacted his daughter and revealed what had actually happened.
Who did you get that stuff from? This lady found. Okay, I'll let you read everything. You know how on Facebook I can tag county sheriff officer, all that they see my post of that, saying where he's missing. She contacted me last night saying all this stuff. So, and someone else said, just got hit the head and this and that, a bunch of crazy stuff. So I didn't want to tell her. I just wanted to know for myself, because I don't need her to know all that. I don't know who this person is. My boyfriend said stop talking to her. She could be a part of something, trying to get information, Yeah, even the news.
I wouldn't even go on, because I'm sure there's stuff on Facebook when I wouldn't go on it, don't comment on it, don't.
After a while, I'm like, they're saying 100 different things.
I just felt so bad because when he dropped me off after work about 2:30, he didn't want to go back out. And I said, well, we kind of need the money, maybe a couple hours. I should have just kept him here.
Yes.
It made me mad. My bad, y'all. I done muted the video. She just made me mad. Did you? Man, it's her fault too. I swear to God, it's her fault too. on God, it's her fault too. I don't care. Grieving or not, it's your fault too.
I just feel so bad because when he dropped me off after work about 2:30, he didn't want to go back out. And I said, well, we kind of need the money, maybe a couple hours. I should have just...
No, he ain't want to go outside. Look, I tell every man this every day, any man on this planet who will listen, if you don't feel like going out and doing something and you know, like, you be like, man, I know I need to do this, but I can do it another day. And you a person who really about their money in real life, about their business, don't go out. Don't go outside. It's been plenty of days where I didn't go outside. I'm like, oh, I usually go this way, and all type of stuff didn't happen down the street. No, your body is telling you to lay down and not get up for a reason. That every time something bad happened, you had something that could have stopped you, and you probably ignored it.
Yeah, see, that's gonna go. You gotta put that bullshit out of your head.
You can't put that on yourself.
You cannot put that.
You did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Okay.
And what would he want you to do right now? Would he want you to break down and fall apart, or be strong? I mean, these sound like cliches,
I know.
but you know that and this guy's a gentle guy.
Excuse me, Ellen. Okay.
Listen to me. You need to.
Maybe a couple hours.
When we leave, I mean, obviously she's got me to call Dora.
He did. You talking about? Oh, he just dropped me off from work. Yeah, you should go out for a couple hours. We need the money. So basically, you made him feel like, I don't care. You made him feel like less of a man.
So are you going back?
Picked up that stupid shit.
Thank you very much.
Who would do this? Like,
why? Why didn't they just take the freaking
car? And he
car?
didn't have any enemies or anyone that hated him or like a drug deal gone wrong or like some weird, stupid, crazy...
The family was going through an unimaginably tough situation, and the officers were doing their best to ensure they didn't feel helpless.
Do you know anything about like that suspect that like was in that video that was
Yeah,
surrendering
RIP to him,
himself
though.
or anything?
I'm not sure about that.
Okay. I was just curious about that. And
then I heard there was more than one suspect, that there's 3. Then I heard something horrifying that I don't even want to repeat that happened to him. Because I am taking them to court.
They are.
I'm doing it, or I'm going to douse them myself with gasoline.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that one.
That's all. I'll let you do it. I'll let you do that.
We give you permission.
Burn them in oil is what I want to do.
Kathy, real quick.
Funeral home stuff. We're gonna talk about that after.
Okay. Because I could possibly help you out with that. So don't, before you go do anything.
Okay, I'll talk to you.
Let me know, yeah.
All right. And the boss was already buying me food tonight, and I remember him. My best friend's like, the boss is gonna buy you food.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's good. That's good. There's some good news. Because I'm not doing good at Carrabba's.
Well, I'm gonna try to get you some Greek food up here too, because the sponge docks ought to. Yeah. They ought to start. Yeah. But I don't think they know. I mean, come here. Come here.
I know.
I know now you have. It's all. You're gonna get flooded with this.
He was more than a father to her than her own father. That's how it is. And it's just that I keep getting ripped off. You know, my mom died 56, my dad 61, him 59, and I've already outlived all of them. Just crazy. But at least I got a lot stronger today than yesterday, because if I would have had a double whammy yesterday, I don't think I would have made it. We went to, what was that called? I took her for a little ride. All our favorite places. Yeah, and then that little park right there, it's on the beach. I go, oh, this is so cool. Yeah. See, I go to do stuff like that all my time. I felt so much better getting out of the house. I sit by myself all the time. Came home, ate, and then this.
Oscar had a long criminal history, including battery, robbery, resisting arrest, and more, and had always been known as a violent individual. For Randall's murder, he was initially charged with parole violation and failure to register as a convicted felon. Once Randall's remains were identified, Oscar was charged with murder during the commission of a robbery. Currently behind the bars, Oscar's trial has been scheduled in January 2025. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
Man,
click to watch now.
Man, no. I'm not gonna
and
lie to
failure
y'all.
For Randall.
Look, She made me mad. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was cool up until the end of the video. I was good until we got to the end. I'm gonna tell y'all why I started getting mad at the end. You talking about this man 59 years old? Niggas can't get a break. He can't get a break? Like, come on. You telling me he done came, got you from work. He tired, don't even feel like going out. Then you say, oh no, go, we need the money. Just go, you should just go for a couple hours. We need the money. So you making him feel like, oh man, I gotta get the money. And he 59 years old. He 59. Let this man get, he can't get a break. Like females, these men can't get a break. Like this man can't get a break. I promise you, this man can't get a break. He always had to do something by you saying the statement that you said. That's not your first time. We kind of need the money. You should go out for a couple hours. Now he out there, he died on his last delivery doing Uber Eats because you wanted him to go out there. He didn't want to. Who? Of course it's his fault. It's his fault because he had, like, you know, this Oscar the dummy. In the boy named Oscar who want to be a fake gang member or whatever he is. I don't know what he is. I don't care what he is. He's dumb. His mind is rotted and y'all, he institutionalized. Keep him in jail. He loved being there. Keep him there. It's some people who love jail and they mind can't resort like to being free. They can't be like, you know what? I'm free. I ain't gonna mess with nobody. I ain't gotta get into it with everybody. This ain't jail. Everybody can't think like that. Keep him locked up. Keep him locked up. Y'all should have been did that the first time. Y'all don't learn y'all lesson. Like, what was he gonna do in life? What was he gonna do in life? He don't look like he even attempted to do anything in life. Like, I know people with tattoos all over their head, and you can tell, man, there's working people out here, no matter what you look like, but he not one of them. He's not one of them. Or 3 of them, or 5, or 30 of them. I'm just saying. But look, man. Yeah, man. This one made me mad. That man was 59 years old. We kind of need the money. You know how old people are. Man, come on. You know how they are. Yeah, you right. We do need it. Let me go ahead and go get it. I might as well. No, he was tired and his energy was saying, don't go out today. So all my males out there, protect your peace. Don't let nobody play with you. If you don't feel like going out, stay in. RIP, man. And Oscar, you stay in jail. Just stare at the wall all day. For real. Hey, y'all, tell me why the police did a welfare check and found 7 bodies in here. This happened in 2023. And why didn't I hear about this?
January 4th, 2023. In a quiet neighborhood in Enoch, Utah, where doors were rarely locked, the silence became the biggest warning sign. Tasha Haidt, 40, was known for her strict punctuality. When she missed an online appointment and stopped responding to messages, a friend's hunch turned into an urgent 911 call. The concern wasn't unfounded. Tasha was in the midst of a turbulent divorce and had already expressed real fears about her safety. That afternoon, officers Humphrey and Roy arrived at the residence for a welfare check, unaware that they were about to enter one of the most devastating crime scenes in the state's history.
Hi, Haley, who is going through a divorce and was going to go back to her home last night. They had to do some paperwork. And I'm a little bit concerned. We were supposed to, we had an appointment scheduled that she missed. She doesn't ever miss appointments. Is there any way I can set up to do a well check at her home?
Okay, and you said she was supposed to go back home last night, was it?
Yeah, she was away with her parents for like a week, I think, with the kids, and was going to go home last night as they had some divorce paperwork. But I know that she was a little bit concerned for her safety that way, and I just want to make sure she's okay. I can't get her by phone or email, and it's not like her to miss an appointment. It's only been an hour. It's not even yet, it's been an hour. But
okay, do her and her ex still live together?
Yes, Yeah, that was what the situation was. He was refusing to leave the home, and that's what the paperwork was. She was going to file paperwork to get him out.
Okay, and she said that to you specifically that she was concerned for her welfare about going home?
Yeah, she had some concerns about that, and I had some concerns just from talking to her, too. I was encouraging her not to do that, but I'm not sure what she decided, but I know her plan was to go home.
Okay, why is she concerned?
She has had some violent tendencies in the past, and I believe CPS has been involved, and I actually believe she came and spoke to your police department a couple weeks ago to let her know divorce was upcoming, just because she didn't really trust him.
Okay, and you said she missed an appointment today. Was that like an appointment for you guys to meet up together, or?
Yeah, I'm actually out of state. Otherwise, I would probably check on her myself, but we had a time we were going to meet. We're going to do a video chat.
Okay. And here, do you know by chance, in the past, like, can you explain to me, like, how he was violent? Was it just...
I know they had a well check with CPS down there. It was with one of the kids. He just has anger issues.
Okay. Do you know if drugs or alcohol are a factor?
No drugs or alcohol, no.
Okay. And do you know if there are any weapons involved?
I've been talking about that. There are firearms in the house. I think they're locked up. I was actually encouraging her to get those out and turn them into you because I knew in Utah you could do that. I used to practice. I know they had guns, but she thought they were safe, locked up, because I was trying to ask if he would have access to those. But I don't know what happened that way. I'm actually thinking he might still have access to those. But they are at least locked up in their house. But I think he has access to open the lock. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be confusing about that.
Okay. And then
they're safe from the kids getting to them.
These people you said come out of Hurricane? Laverkin, maybe? Laverkin Hurricane? You can see if there's anybody else at that Laverkin. I'll have someone go by it.
The silence outside the house was absolute. After several failed attempts to make contact, the police obtained the key from a family friend. Upon crossing the threshold, the heavy air confirmed the worst. What followed was a progression of horror in each room.
Because we have a missing person, we have a welfare check.
You wanna know what's crazy? Like, if the friend didn't call, they would probably been there way longer. Cause you can tell somebody, they all inside this house. Cars outside, no activity. You know what's finna go on.
On two of the exact same parents. Kids are not in school. If the door's unlocked, we have an unsecure premises. We got the bishop and the Isaac inside. Just go ahead.
See there, 606 1050.
How can we get in the house?
Anders is in there right now. I just heard him gonna come out.
Right here. Blue. Where do you want? Where do we need to put a house? Look here, we have one more deceased in this bed. Appears to be a gunshot to the face. Check in this room back here. Hello, please. One deceased here.
Room by room, the body count rose systematically. There were no signs of struggle, nor attempts to escape. 8 people had been executed with shots to the head. Among the victims were Tasha, her 78-year-old mother, Gail Earl, and the couple's 5 children, 17-year-old Briley, 7-year-old twins Sienna and Ammon, and 2 younger children aged 12 and 4. At the center of the tragedy was the body of the patriarch, Michael Haight.
Yeah.
So you couldn't move on with your life that bad that you had to go through all this. I understand. Look, I understand being mad and being not wanting them to take half your stuff, but this, nah, you don't gotta, don't do this. I be trying to tell men all the time, if you sit right there and feel like you can't deal with this, don't get married. If you feel like you can't deal with what come with being married, and that come with probably breaking up and losing mostly all your stuff, everything almost, more than half, you're going to be losing more like 70%. If you ain't ready for that, then don't even get married. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're not ready to lose, because unless you're a billionaire, even them, they still coming out 400, 500 million. So what you think, like, come on. Like, it's going to hit you way harder than it hit them. Like, yeah, that's a lot, but they can still do whatever they want versus you, a normal person, even if you got money. When she get half or 70, 60% of your money, how much money do you have? Okay. All that playing go out the window real quick. That's why I be trying to tell people, if you ain't ready to get married or know what come with it.
Cedar 6W3 prioritize this channel. I have 2 deceased.
Don't say I'm gonna get a prenup. Don't do that. It don't work.
Cedar 6. Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the hall, make yourself known.
There ain't nobody in that house, man. I remember this room, so I remember somewhat of this. I remember somewhat of this part. Well, not this part, but I remember that room. I remember this area.
Phoenix City Police Department. Anybody in the house? We got another one deceased right here.
It ain't nobody. Yeah, nobody alive. That's crazy.
Where have you gone? Where do we need to clear the house. Clear here. We have one more deceased in this bed. Appears to be a gunshot to the face. Check in this room back here. One deceased here. Clear. Making good. I'm checking here. No, you're good. Wait. Good. One more.
What?
Gunshot back ahead.
Sure.
Shots to the head.
Boys, down here, make yourself known.
2, 4, 6. Hold right there, Chief. Here in City Police Department. One more up top, blood on the bed. That's the bathroom here. Yeah, mess. One more down here.
Oh my Lord.
Bathroom's clear. Checking this room.
It's like every room is somebody. Oh man.
Another gunshot. Or, sorry, I don't know that, but appears to be. No. One more. Gunshot back of the head. What else? Just a vacuum that's going to fall. Go.
Sauna. That way. Left. Opening. Safes. Got keys in 2 safes down here. Clear here.
Go to the left. Second chief, I got here.
Assuming this is outside.
That's got another dead body. This is Michael here.
Clear one door, chief. Hold on.
Go ahead, 671.
Nope.
Clear. Cedar. Premises is clear.
Let's talk.
I'm just letting dispatch know the house is clear.
Hold on.
Don't come in. Nobody go upstairs and don't let anybody in.
Hey, stay out.
Just right here.
Oh. We need crime scene tape. Start fencing off everything.
You got some in your car?
No.
'Cause I can't.
Call Gary.
Okay, no problem.
Cedar 60, 676. Can you notify the county attorney?
Hey, yeah.
I got Travis calling Gary. So we can get things.
Yeah, and I was just with Gary, so
Do you have any crime scene tape in your truck?
I do. Let's keep everything as pristine as we can. We'll section this off.
To the local community and the church they attended, the Heights were the image of perfection. But away from the public eye, the reality was one of suffocating and abusive control. Michael refused to relinquish control over what he considered his most valuable possession, his family. Investigations revealed that Michael's behavior had already raised red flags years earlier, with appearances at Child Protective Services following allegations of abuse against his eldest daughter. In December 2022, Tausha finally decided to end the cycle and filed for divorce. For Michael, Tausha's freedom was a sentence he would not allow to be carried out. If he couldn't control them, no one else could. The crime was not a momentary outburst or an act of thoughtless desperation. Digital forensics in Michael's search history revealed a cold, calculating nature. Days before the massacre, he meticulously researched the sound of gunfire. He wanted to know how loud is a 9mm gunshot inside the house, and would the neighbors hear a gunshot fired in the garage? Michael was calculating the silence necessary to complete his execution without interference. In his suicide note, he showed no remorse. Instead, he distilled hatred, stating that he would rather rot in hell than endure what he called his wife's manipulation. The Enoch massacre left a permanent scar on Utah. 7 innocent lives were taken by the ego of a man who confused love with ownership. The case serves as a brutal reminder that the most lethal danger often comes not from a stranger on the street, but from the person sleeping in the next room. The tragedy of Tasha and her children reinforces the urgency of identifying the signs of coercive control before isolation becomes absolute. 7 lives were cut short, but their stories remain as a warning that silence should never again be the only sound heard in home in crisis. If this case touched you in any way, leave a comment below.
Man, look at this. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. He don't look like a normal person. Like, that's what everybody's problem is. On the outside, it looked like just a normal, happy family. Nothing about him looks normal. Nothing about him doesn't look like he doesn't tweak out and start punching on his wife. Like, nothing about him. Like, y'all don't want to be, y'all don't, this was wrong with the world. Everybody offended by everything and don't want to offend people. I don't care. I'm saying through all this, I see the way that you got your kids and they really uncomfortable. You made them take this picture and they really don't want to take it. The teenage daughter, this fake smile, this, my dad made me, like, I was a teenager at one point. I know what I was his age. I was her age. Like, I was their age at one point. You know that, right? Like, I can tell when somebody is looking like, I took this picture because they made me. Come on. And then I can tell by the house how big the house was. He was one of them, I pay the bills. I do this. I do that. I'm the main one. Even if the wife was doing something, it wouldn't matter. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. Talking about, I don't trust no people that look like him. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but when they act and look just exactly like him, look at them perfect, and you gonna start being like, oh my gosh. So many people, yeah. Okay, put 2 and 2 together and you will learn. Like, no. If your family is perfect or you have kids and they don't never be outgoing enough, I'm going to look at you a little different. I'm not going to lie. Not outgoing like that, but I mean, like, if you see kids at church, say I go to church, right? Say I go to church because I used to always be in church. Probably went to church more than most of y'all. Facts. But say I go to church, right? And I, like, you just see the same kids there every day. You can, like, okay, this time she good all the time, but this time she might be a little bad or might not listen a little bit, this and that. If your kids are on discipline, straight edge, with no creativity, don't even want to really do anything, it's something wrong with them. And the something wrong with them is you. You are the something that is wrong with them. Exactly. That's what people fail to realize, because kids get modeled after what you do, after how you teach them. So that's your teachings. Like, you want your kids to act like they 50 and not play and not get dirty and not, like me, I expect my children to be bad. Like, I expect them not to be bad, but do bad things every now and then. Like, yeah, okay, I dropped that. Okay, I wasn't supposed to touch that. Oh, like, it's kids. That's what they do. He probably went above and beyond. Go in your room. I don't trust people like him. And when the world start to realize to judge people more and actually say the truth, and even if it hurt, like, come on. All these kids they don't even like you. I'm sorry to tell you, but they don't. They don't. You got a whole, man, I don't think y'all don't see it. They have this family doesn't look happy. This a happy family to y'all. That's why America is the way it is now. Okay. Hit that like a subscribe button. She tried to tell y'all. Dead ass. Hopefully somebody watching this can get the idea and the gist and the picture though. Hopefully. Man, look, I done heard a lot of messed up stuff in my day. A lot. But wait, they scammed the elderly man into killing somebody. Like, I can't even, man, hit that like and subscribe button. I gotta see, they need to go to jail for this.
An ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting.
The caller is the shooter. He's being advised to put the gun down.
He said it was a scam. Somebody called and told him that his nephew was in jail.
He was after blood money. It's the same play that they've been using on everybody.
Yeah.
It's always elderly people.
Yeah.
And then she showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, he got bashed pretty good. She shows up here and tries to take his $12,000, so he shot her.
Okay then.
A man calls 911 to report that he's been the victim of a telephone scam that ended in a dangerous confrontation in front of his house. Now one person has been shot, and the threat may be ongoing. But it won't be long before a shocking revelation turns the entire case upside down.
I'll keep you in the head. Please don't.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now.
I ain't gonna lie. If it's one thing you don't ever want to hear, is an old man say, "Who do you work for?"
In Clark County, Ohio, on the morning of March 25, 2024, dispatchers get a 911 call from an elderly man named Bill Brock, who says he's been forced to use extreme measures to defend his life.
Yes, I need the sheriff and the ambulance real quick out here. There's been a shooting.
A shooting? Who shot?
Some black woman come to the house here.
Who did she shoot?
Well, I've been threatened all morning.
Okay. Okay, where did the black woman go?
She's laying here on the driveway.
Did you shoot her?
Yes, I did.
Okay. She's laying in the driveway?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She's bleeding some. And
Okay, where did you shoot her at?
well, I shot her in the leg the first time, and I shot her in the shoulder.
Okay, so you shot her in the leg and the shoulder?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Because I was threatened that she was going to come and kill me.
Much more will be said about the threats Bill was getting that morning, but for now the dispatcher is concerned about the immediate emergency.
Is anybody else with her out there?
No.
Okay, so she's by herself?
And I'm by myself too.
Okay. Is that her in the background?
Yes.
Okay.
Even with the woman in clear need of urgent medical care, Bill says that the threat against his life may still be ongoing.
There was a guy on the phone, and he was telling me he was going to kill me and the family and everybody else around me.
Help me, please.
Was it a prank call?
And he's liable to be on his way here now. He claimed he was in Springfield, but
Okay, the mail said he was in the Springfield?
I don't believe it. I'm not comfortable being outside here because they said they had us running over us. And
The stunning details of what led up to this shooting will come out in time, but for now, police rushing to the scene have a more pressing question.
Oh, the caller on the phone?
Yes, we do.
Okay, and where is that person advising the firearm is?
Okay, where did you put the gun?
I've got it right here in my hands.
Okay, I need you to put the gun down before the officers and the medics get there. I need you to put it up somewhere.
I will.
The caller is the shooter. He's being advised to put the gun down. Did you put the gun up? I need you to put the gun up before they arrive, okay?
Yes.
Okay, put the gun up for me. Put it inside the house or something, okay?
Yes. But she's not going anywhere.
With that stark assessment, Bill puts the gun away. The woman is being treated by paramedics when the first deputy arrives at the scene.
Come here. You're all right. Stay about 1 second. Are you the shooter?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pat you down, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to hang on to that. Yeah, I'm hang on to that too. I'm gonna have you sit in my car, okay?
Is that, yeah. I'd like that.
74 log. I have the mail. It'd be secured in my car.
Can I have it?
Not yet. Just let us figure it out, okay?
Okay.
You're not under arrest, okay? You're just being detained in the car for now, okay? And like I said, there's a squad coming to check you, okay?
Yeah.
So just give us a few.
I'm sure glad to see you guys out here because I've been on this phone for a couple hours with this guy trying to save me. Had a nephew in jail. I had a wreck in Charleston and just kept hanging on and needing bond money and what this woman was supposed to. Yeah, I figured it.
As the cops secure the scene, a med flight is ordered for the woman, who is still conscious.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of stuff prepped. Anything?
As they wait for the helicopter, the deputies begin to learn a little more about what happened here today.
He said it was a scam. Somebody called and told him that his nephew was in jail. and he didn't bring $12,000 downtown. But next thing you know, he tells somebody he's got the $12,000. She shows up here and tries to take his $12,000, so he shot her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Sir, you were the only one in your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody came with this female?
No.
Okay. You didn't see anybody?
She was sent out of Springfield as I understand because he was after blood money. Well, there's $12,000 in an envelope in there that I was supposed to take to Springfield.
Bill tried to get some of this across in the 911 call.
She threatened to kill you?
No, it's the guy on the phone that's been trying to get money out of me.
It's the same play that they've been using on everybody.
Yeah.
It's always elderly people.
Yeah.
The federal government warns that so-called grandparent scams are growing more common as cyber thieves use social media to gain access to consumers' personal information. The FBI reported that they received nearly 200 complaints in 2023 relating to this type of fraud. This case, of course, ended differently than most.
They're in the white swatch. They got one in the chest, one in the hip, I think, and two in the leg.
Yeah, tell that helicopter to look for a drone because they claim they have a drone circling around there watching me and want to kill me.
Things are quickly worsening for the woman Bill shot.
Hey, I know you guys got a lot going on, but if you can, them pants, her clothes.
We don't have time for that. We're working on arrest right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, no worries, bud.
Hey,
She's full arrest right now.
The woman's injuries have left her on the brink, but neither of them made it through today's incident unscathed.
Are you injured anywhere?
Just a little nick on the side there where she slammed the car door on me.
Yeah, whole side of his ear.
I see this.
Oh. Yeah, he got bashed pretty good.
Keep us protected. Well, let's protect himself.
47.
I can.
With Bill detained and the woman being airlifted to a nearby hospital, the detectives begin their investigation around back with an important piece of evidence.
Have Joe open that door shut. I don't know if there's any blood on it. He has some blood on his ears and stuff.
There's the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a revolver.
Denise, I haven't got pictures over there yet.
I'm watching where I'm going.
She's like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah, but it's an old ass metal door.
As they head into the house, the investigators notice the envelope full of money that Bill had prepared for the scammers.
Yep.
So why did he?
So they called him.
Oh, okay. You ain't gonna say no more. I understand. Tell him that his son's in. Yep.
And then she showed up.
As familiar as the scam may be, this one took an extremely rare turn. And when the man behind this scam calls the house, it takes another one.
You ready? Yeah. Do we want him out? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yes, who is it?
May I ask who I'm talking to?
Yes, this is the officer speaking.
Okay, what officer?
Yes,
No, I need to know what officer, sir.
you're going to be in trouble.
Okay. Let me ask you this. The female you sent over here, you know who she is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, she's been in an accident. And this is actually an officer. It's Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. I need you to dial a number, get this number so I can explain more to you. Hello?
I want to talk no more.
Hello?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang.
Well, they know that she's been in an accident, so they can't say we didn't tell them.
As the deputies have their first interaction with the phone
If you like
scammers,
me,
Bill
call.
remains shaken
Wait.
by the grim events that have shaped
Did he play that in the background? Y'all think that was real?
this morning.
Yeah, he threatened to come out here and kill me if I didn't pay.
Okay.
And she was going to get me.
Okay.
So I left the door on,
Okay.
expecting her to be armed.
I gotcha.
I feel kind of bad about shooting.
I understand.
But,
I've been in a shootout before. I completely understand.
Inside the house, the scammer calls once again.
Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry, we got disconnected there.
Okay.
What were you saying?
She was in an accident. This is Detective Cruz with the Clark County Sheriff's Office. She was taken to the hospital. I need you to call so we can get more information on her.
Okay, what type of accident?
It was a serious accident. We'll just say that.
A serious accident?
Yes.
Is she okay?
No, she's not doing well.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She just say she was taken to the hospital. I'm not going to tell you that until you meet me, so I can make sure you're family or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna be there, give me 20 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Where is the gentleman that was there?
Huh?
The gentleman that was there, where is he?
He's talking to us, so I need you to come.
Okay, thank you. I'll be there.
20 minutes, get ready. Let's see if he shows up.
But now knowing that police are on the scene and Bill is talking to them, the man never arrives. Meanwhile, Bill gets stitches for his head wound.
Yeah, and I'm glad you guys are around because they threatened to kill me.
Yeah, and that too, because, yeah, the threats as well. So you have a female that probably has someone else out there that, you know, you never know.
Bill says the scam caller made many death threats, but today's events only bring about one actual death. 61-year-old Lolita Hall, the woman he shot this morning, dies in surgery at Kettering Hospital.
Well, about her neighbors that were threatened to be raped and killed.
According to Bill's friends, his fears lingered. He stayed with his girlfriend Becky for the following days, hiding his vehicles because he thought the scammers would find him and kill him. But even today, the cops believe they have the basic picture of what happened.
He's already given consent, so he's complied with all law enforcement aspects. It sounds like the person that came to his house was in the wrong. He is the apparent victim of a possible robbery. He shot someone that attempted to rob him.
But this investigation is about to take its most unexpected turn yet. Detectives soon realized that Lolita Hall was working for Uber on the morning that Bill was being targeted over the phone. And just as Bill had no idea who he was really talking to that day, Lolita, too, was unaware that the pickup and delivery order she accepted that morning was part of a sophisticated scam. At 10:52, she arrives at Bill's house.
Pick up Ayala on the right.
Lolita's dashcam shows her waiting in Bill's driveway, apparently uncertain about the next step.
Back door? I don't know what door I'm supposed to go to.
Bill had been on the phone with the scammers for nearly 2 hours at that point. They claimed to be a lawyer and a judge calling on behalf of Matt, his girlfriend Becky's grandson, who had supposedly been arrested after a negligent car accident. At one point, they even put someone posing as Matt himself on the phone. The ruse was good enough to fool Bill for a while, but as Lolita was out in the driveway trying to decide what to do, he was beginning to realize that something wasn't right.
It doesn't look like anyone's here. I'm not going to be sitting here much longer.
Bill says that the plan was for him to deliver the $12,000 to a parking lot near the courthouse, where he would meet with a woman in a black Acura. But when he begins to catch on to the scam, the men on the phone drop the act and tell him that the woman has come to him. He looks out the window and sees a black Acura parked in the driveway.
He's going to be like, hello, is anyone home? There is no bell to ring. Ma'am, there's no bell to ring. I'm not walking up.
Lolita, clearly uneasy about going to the door, remains in the driveway for nearly a half-hour total. In the meantime, Bill says the scammers were getting increasingly hostile. They gave him a stark warning. If they didn't get a call from their woman confirming that the money had been handed over, they would kill him, his family, and those closest to him.
This is straight. This messed up. But not only that, like, y'all use this old lady and this old man, like, and she was out there for 30 minutes. I feel like she should have left. That's one thing I feel like she should have left.
Is there any way you can let them know I'm here?
It's not clear if Lolita is talking to anyone or merely rehearsing, but finally, just as the scammers are threatening Bill's life over the phone, Lolita decides she's done waiting.
Okay.
Lolita heads in the direction of Bill's back door. According to Bill, she walked into his covered sunroom area through the door facing the driveway, proceeded to open the storm door leading into his house, and said, "I'm here for the package." Bill says that was when he drew his pistol and asked for her phone. Less than 2 minutes after Lolita was seen walking toward the house, she is seen again, and this time, she's not alone.
Stop. Stop. Well, I'll call 911.
No, you're not leaving.
Hi.
No, you're not. You're not leaving in one hole.
Stop.
Give me that phone.
Stop.
Give me it. Hear me? Get off phone. I'll shoot the other way. Come on, get out. Yes. Yes, I know what you're after. You're after the... Give me that phone.
But even as Bill calls for help along with her, he will later say he still saw Lolita, and more specifically the phone she was carrying, as a dangerous threat to his survival.
I'll shoot you in the head. Don't do that, please. Don't, sir. Please don't. Over. It's right up there. You can see it. You can see it. You can look, sir. Please. Just look. Oh, I'm talking. I'll shoot you. Give me that phone. No. All right, sir. Please, don't shoot me anymore. Please. You need an ambulance. Please. 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 Let's talk.
Lolita can be heard begging Bill not to shoot her again for the next minute, but Bill is fixated on one thing.
Please, somebody help me. Give me your damn phone.
No additional gunshots are heard, and soon Bill calls 911.
Here, there's been a shooting.
A shooting? Who shot?
Some black woman come to the house here.
Roughly 2 weeks after the shooting, Bill's lawyer told Clark County detectives that he would not be submitting to a formal interview. The next day, he was arrested and charged with murder. At trial, the prosecutors argued that a reasonable person would not shoot a defenseless woman multiple times to protect themselves from words of a scammer. The jury agreed, and in January 2026, William Brock was convicted of murder, 2 counts of felony murder, kidnapping, and felonious assault. At sentencing, Lolita's son Mario called his mother his best friend. She didn't get to grow old like William Brock, he said. Instead, she sits on my mantle in an urn. William Brock, 83, was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison, plus an additional and consecutive 6 years for firearm specifications. He has filed an appeal. In March 2025, the estate of Lolita Hall filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Bill and the unnamed scammers, none of whom have been identified or arrested to this day.
Nah, the FBI need to do their job. FBI need to do their job. No cap. They got to do their job. They got to do their job, because it ain't no way. It ain't no way. I kind of feel bad for him, because he and PTSD, he probably got PTSD and some more BS, and people in here straight real life playing with his mind. He really thinks somebody playing with his mind. Like, he wasn't playing, he was dead serious. Like, he was dead serious when he was like, I think y'all trying to kill me. And it's crazy, it's messed up, because she was an innocent person too. The real suspect and like the person who caused all this is the scammer. Like, I can't wait to, like, as sad as it is to say, I can't wait until we start getting older, because that's probably the only way where we'll be able to stop getting scammed as much. Because people my age still get scammed. Hold on. We still get scammed. Trust me. But it be in different ways. We get scammed differently. Or we catch on to people while they scamming before they get us too bad. You know, like, we're not going to be like, oh, yeah, well, I got $100,000 missing and I didn't notice. Like, what? Because I don't check my bank account on the weekends. No, we don't do that. But, yeah, man, that's crazy. R.I.P. to Larita, man. Man, that was somebody grandma, somebody mama. She like a nice lady. She stayed there too long. She should have left. I felt like she should have left. 30 minutes. You outside for 30 minutes. I would have left. I've been like, hey, I can't pick up the package. Y'all need to pay me. I've been here. Boom. Simple. But older people, you know, she trying to do the right thing, do her job, do it to the fullest. And she wasn't doing nothing wrong. It's the scammer. Yeah, he came outside with a gun, did all that, but he shouldn't have had a gun. Who let him have a gun? Y'all need to do some mental evaluation on some of these older people. Like, you straight need to be like, oh, you go to the doctor, you older. Oh yeah, you don't need a gun. Oh, you don't need a gun. You don't need a weapon. Your mental is not there. That's just me. I feel like a lot of them do. Because once I like you just see it. Like you just see the way he acted, like his mind just aged fast. He probably smoked a lot growing up. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what he did growing up. He could have went through anything. But hey, he was just one of them old people. Some old people got sharp minds, some old people don't. Some old people know how to use iPhones, some people don't. Like, well, some old people don't. You know, that's a way of life. A way life goes. But hey, y'all, hit that like and subscribe button, man. RP to her, man. RP Miss Loretta. Cause I'm thinking it's just a normal, regular lady, or like somebody who came with the scammer, but that wasn't even the case.